Hoods off and racing. Largo slightly slow into stride on the extreme right early. No Refuge is being hard ridden to take up a handy position, but can't get with the leaders. And those leaders are Rocket Ship, and on the inside Greta Darjon, right there in the centre, Financial Future. In behind them, In Love, and Double Obsession has got right up into the box seat on the inside, running fourth. Out wider on the track is Putra Quantan, 2 lengths 10 to Steel Cat, followed by Highland Games the inside, and then Vengeance, who's right in the centre as they're turning right-handed now over the far side of the course after travelling 3 furlongs or so. Well back in the field is Trust Rule, I should say, with Largo, Santando, and right out the back is Risk Taker. The leader, though, is Rocket Ship with the red cap from Putra Quantan. On the inside now, joining the leader, Financial Future. In behind them is Greta Darjon from Double Obsession and In Love. Highland Games is right there as well, followed by Santando, who's back in the field. Further back then is Steel Cat from Vengeance as they continue their climb. Anticipating is there on the left of the picture as we change camera angles. Risk Taker is right back towards the rear as they now start to climb uphill, and No Refuge is back there as well as they pass the 6 now. And on the inside, the leaders are we see Financial Future and also Greta Darjon. Just behind them is Rocket Ship. Double Obsession right there in the centre, 2 lengths to Santando running a fair race. Putra Quantan is next as they start to charge downhill. Further back in the field then is Anticipating in company with Highland Games. Then Steel Cat to the outside, and now starting to make some ground as Risk Taker. Entering the home straight, 3 furlongs left to go. And on the far side, Financial Future with the Double Obsession. Rocket Ship is there as well. Santando behind them from Greta Darjon. Awaken then on the far side is Anticipating. Putra Quantan down the near side, and so too is No Refuge being called on for an effort from Highland Games as they race up now with just over 2 furlongs to travel. Anybody's race here. Financial Future, Greta Darjon, Anticipating. Here's No Refuge storming home right down the outside. No Refuge races into a clear lead with just over a furlong to go. Giving chase is Trust Rule behind them in the orange jacket, followed next by Santando battling on. It's No Refuge in front from Santando, Anticipating, and Trust Rule, and it's No Refuge who's done enough to win here, storming away, goes on to win it by 2 or 3 lengths to Santando. In third then is Trust Rule, followed by Anticipating, then Greta Darjon. Further back in the field, Steel Cat. Highland Games is there, Vengeance, and also Putra Quantan. Last to finish is Largo. So Pat Eddery, first in one race, last in the next. That's racing. So cross the line. It's No Refuge who gets the money here from Santando. In third is Trust Rule. In fourth is Anticipating. In fifth is Greta Darjon, followed by Highland Games, Steel Cat, then Financial Future, Vengeance. Near side is Putra Quantan. Further back then is Rocket Ship, who was the early leader, or one of them. A gap to In Love. They're followed next by, crossing the line, Risk Taker. Double Obsession was disappointing. There's the winner, though, number 14. Number 14 is No Refuge, owned by Wally Sturt and Osborne House III, trained by Sir Mark Prescott, ridden by Seb Sanders. Second, number 3, Santando, Kevin Darley. And third is number 16, Trust Rule, Michael Hills. Fourth is Anticipating.
And Jim not mentioning that, he's being very modest, that he tipped this winner at the beginning of the programme. No Refuge was his charity tip, and No Refuge it is, who's come home in front of Santando. And Willie, Seb Sanders waiting a little, I mean, never too far off the pace on No Refuge, but sent him to the front plenty early enough, and had something in hand, possibly.
Well, it's horse by Hernando, you know, he's obviously going to stay very well, and they've come over to the stand side, obviously looking for a little bit better ground, but he's a